These rusting ruins are the remains of the Cordero mercury mill. To some, these ruins may look like an eyesore. To me, they are a fascinating relic of Nevada's mining roots and our nation's industrial heritage. The mill treated ore from the Cordero mine about a half-mile away. It may have also treated ore from a smaller, unidentified mine to the north, which I've chosen to call the Old Cordero mine. The process of milling mercury is very different from the milling of gold or silver ore. Cinnabar, the ore of mercury, is first crushed to a uniform size. This hopper is where the raw ore begins its journey through the mill. The ore crusher is missing. A conveyor belt then moved the crushed ore to the furnace. Crushed ore was fed into the furnace through this hopper. Here's a look at the feed mechanism at the upper end of the furnace. The furnace is mounted on a slope and the ore gradually passes through it to the exit at the lower end. The mercury in the stone is converted to vapor by the intense heat. The spent ore, called calcine, was expelled into this hopper where it awaited disposal. The mercury vapor is drawn off from the furnace and passed through a series of condensation tubes. As the vapor cools, it condenses into liquid mercury. The liquid mercury runs down to the bottom of the tubes and collects in a water-filled trough. The U-shaped connectors at the top of the condensing tubes had to be patched or replaced frequently due to corrosion from the hot vapor. 2 sets of condensing tubes allowed the mill to continue operating whenever one set of tubes needed maintenance. These cyclone dust collectors separate most of the dust and soot from the hot gases and vapors before they go through the condensation tubes. The purpose of these concrete block structures is unclear. They may have been used to store the liquid mercury. There is another concrete block structure on the lower level of the site. Note the spout near the bottom. Sludge left over from the process is heated in these retorts to extract the last remnants of mercury. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this look at the Cordero Mill in Nevada. Be sure to check out some of my other videos featuring ghost towns, mines, and more.